Resident Evil Revelations.
Hello everyone, I'm Splinter God, and you may be wondering why the heck is my face cam not in this? Well, a couple of reasons. First off, at the end of my last video, you probably realized, or at least some of you realized, that my voice was cut off. And the reason why it was cut off is because the button that is located on my Microsoft microphone turned my voice off. And therefore, and through this entire playthrough, my voice was completely not being recorded. So that sucked. That sucked really bad. And I didn't realize it, I think, a couple episodes after that. So I'm just going to briefly talk about what my impressions of this game actually is. Now, it's been a long time since I played Revelations. I haven't really went back to it.
Okay.
But as soon as I started playing this, I really enjoyed it. Like, I like the way that the light points and lights illuminates things up right here. It's really cool. And I like the fact that you can replay a certain level a certain number of times. You can also find supplies like here with me as playing as Barry and finding sapphires. So that's kind of cool. I really like that. I like the idea for Natalia you can point and find hidden items in certain crevices or in plants or against walls. So Resident Evil, like I said, it's been a while. Oh, by the way, Resident Evil 5 converted all over to Steamworks. So that was kind of cool. And let's see, I just found assault rifle ammo there. But anyway, Resident Evil, I never really got around to playing the first game of it. I heard that because it was released back in the day where a lot of third-person survival horror games weren't prominent during that time period. And I think the first Resident Evil that I played was Resident Evil 5, the demo. So that was actually not that bad. That was pretty good. I've seen a lot of people talk about the whole controversy, the fact that the game actually takes place in Africa as opposed to anywhere else, and there are black zombies everywhere, and yeah, I just don't get it. So I heard the demo was crap if you were playing with an AI partner, because let's be honest, we don't want AI partners playing in Resident Evil games because that really sucks, and nobody ever wants that to happen. So, this is just me wandering around with a brick, and I really think that people should give this series a chance. It's not that computer heavy. As you can see, my stats are in the top left corner. You probably can't see it because of the way that it's performing, but the game is not that bad. Oh, that's where I freak out and I hear like a monster over there. This scene, this playthrough right here reminded me a lot of The Last of Us, and I think the reason why is because Barry has the backpack and he has all the strong weapons, while this girl reminds me of Sarah from the beginning. So here's the cutscene of that really scary ass monster that I encountered before, and I like the way that they designed it. I like the idea that they have those metallic things for their hands.
Stay back.
And it really introduces a neat enemy to the episode. So let's go ahead and talk about the first episode, unless I have something else to talk about. As you can see, I clearly have no idea where he is, so I kind of sneak out. So the first episode with Claire and Moira, yeah, I said that, where to go. This story is kind of predictable in a way, but you understand. So the first half of this episode, it did a really good introduction to the series, but as you can tell from the first part of the game, I accidentally skipped a cutscene, so I had no idea how Claire got in that jail in the first place. And Claire reminds me a lot of Kidman from The Evil Within, and I just recently finished that playthrough. The playthrough's in the description if you want to check it out. I should have all 12 parts uploaded of that. So at first I thought I saw something shiny right there. As you can clearly see, I'm pointing like a moron. I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. So the first half of this episode with Claire and Moira, it was hard to get used to at first, and I probably set it on survival mode without even knowing, or maybe I set it on there and I just wanted to make sure I installed the prerequisites so I can start playing it. Because clearly I'm moving into a new place and I want to make sure that I have all the games installed so I can play all of them. And sometimes online isn't always an option. I might get wireless because that's what I have at the new place I'm going to move in right now. Sunday, should get in there and should have everything moved over there, including my bed, so I could finally sleep over there for the first night. That is going to be exciting. So this is me just aimlessly wandering around trying to find items. And about the first half, I know I'm delaying, but it took a lot to get used to the feel for the third person mode. And I know that it's a lot harder to play with keyboard and mouse. Maybe not. Maybe people can actually be used to that. But I prefer to play with controllers because I just think that this controller is very, very nice. And the fact that this game runs at an exceptional 60 frames per second is pretty awesome. So like I said, it takes some time getting used to the controls and the environment and how to take enemies out.
Hey,
Oh, I love this part.
what's that?
So, clearly,
What's wrong?
I heard something, and I'm
I think I saw something.
I'm trying to find what it is as Natalia, but I start looking around and I have no idea where it is. And I think the reason why is because I'm not looking up. Because I'm just looking around, I'm like, oh, there's blood on the floor, there's too much darkness. This game is really dark. If you adjust your monitor to the point where you can't see anything, then you probably have it too dark. But that's how you should play in the first place. And my screen actually might be darkened. Oh, see, there it was. There was a glimpse. So I'm just looking around again. So Claire and Moira, they're not actually... And I'm like,
There's something ahead.
I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, so I'm pointing at it. All right, right here. Yeah, I just got a little bit of a chill there too, but that was the part that scared the shit out of me. And I do have the video footage of me looking at the screen, but I think that's kind of stupid, just the way that there was no audio being recorded. So when I first fought this thing, I had no idea what its weakness was. And the reason why is because I never got the idea that you can use Natalia to find the parasite that is lodged inside of that thing's flesh. So I just mindlessly wasted ammo trying to find wherever the weakness was, and it's right there. I think I shoot it. I try to shoot it in the leg. It's not either. I'm just like, there we go. It's dead.
Well, that's one thing they left out of the brief. This
Yeah.
is completely crazy.
Oh yeah, well of course it's crazy. So that's the first time I fought that thing, and I'm glad that I found the parasite thing. So, Claire and Moira, it actually wasn't that bad. It was nice to play for the first time to get a feel of the controls. But like I said, if you look around for supplies and you look around and find gems to upgrade your character, it gets a lot easier. It gets so much easier. In the previous videos, I completely messed up trying to figure out how to kill all those guys that fast.
What was that thing?
And it was because of the way that you had to turn that contraption. There was a note on the table saying that this contraption will burn anything that it comes across its path, and I didn't take hint of that because I think I read it too fast and it was way too late at night to actually understand it. So after a couple of times, I eventually got used to the idea that you have to play the level over and over again. And what was really nice about that is I was able to look back in places that I didn't think there were. So I started looking around for the medallions, and I didn't want to spend time looking myself because that's probably not worth recording, just trying to find things for yourself. I like that light shining right there from that fixture. That's kind of cool. It's a lamp. Topaz. There we go. Yeah, this game reminds me a lot of The Last of Us. I don't know why, but if Sarah was a playable character in The Last of Us along with Joel, that would be pretty amazing. Oh, there's that thing again. So here, I had no idea what to do. So I start... Oh, wait, that's where I figure it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so about here is where I find out that Natalia can find the parasite that's lodged inside that thing's flesh. So there it was, the head. Sometimes it changes to the stomach, Sometimes it changes to one of the legs. It kind of happens at random. And right now, my voice is probably too low, but I'm going to lower the volume anyway because, well, that's how things are going to go. So, Resident Evil isn't that bad. Like I said, it takes a lot getting used to, but what I really like about this game is that it's a nice episodic series, kind of like what Tales from the Borderlands is, and Game of Thrones, and The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was actually really good. I totally recommend that because the season finale for the TV show is this Sunday. Don't forget to watch that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So here's me just basically aimlessly wandering around the darkest part of the forest. Clearly have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm going back and forth like a complete moron trying to see if I can find my way back. And there's somebody who just added me onto Steam in the bottom right corner. At first, I didn't think that would actually capture the Steam overlay because of the broadcast, but apparently it does. So maybe it depends on how the game is designed that way. There's another one. So I'm clearly pointing at it right now and coming with Barry. Yeah, it's right there. It's sneaking around. It's underneath the light. I'm trying to hide behind the tree to see if I can sneak up on it and hit it. But I don't think this goes well. I think it sees me and I think it knocks me down.
Stay there.
Gotcha.
So I like the command where it allows you to make your partner stay behind. And I haven't tried this in co-op yet. So if you guys have tried it in co-op, just let me know how it is, because I heard it was really cool. Yeah, that clearly did not work. So I'm like, I'm coming. It's clearly just shooting. I'm aiming for the head. Maybe I haven't figured out exactly where to shoot it. I think I find that out later. But that thing is evil. Look at that. Just the way that it moves is really, really cool. And just the design is really nice too. So silly. Oh, now it's on the ground. At first, I was like, I gotta shoot that thing. And I just get grabbed by it. I was like, enough of that. I was like, oh, really? I was like, I seriously went to shoot that and it didn't die, and there it goes. It's finally dead. Jeez. Finally died. Took way too long, and I had to heal myself up with an herb because I would have died. So, alright, what else can I talk about? Well, like I said, I'm moving into my new condo. We are getting a lot of stuff over there. All the big stuff, like the beds and the television over there, because we already have the cable set up, or the internet set up, so we can just use the internet for everything. We're going to set it up there, and we're going to move our television there. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do with my computer, because there's no wireless capability inside of it, and when one of my friends was building it, he basically knew that I wanted everything hardwired. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. So this mechanic I like. This gives you the idea that you can feel it or sense it with the rumble on your controller. And that's really cool. I like that idea. I like the way that you can actually just feel for the pin as you refine it. So I'm like, where the heck is this damn pin? It's like I have no idea. So I just move it around some more. And eventually I do get it within a couple of seconds, I think. Yeah, I just got it. I was right on the edge. And there was a ruby inside there. So, that's cool.
Come with me.
Coming.
So at that point, I had no idea that Barry was behind the whole time. And the reason why is because I can't see Jack out in the forest without his freaking flashlight.
Clearing.
So, yeah, that was kind of annoying. What else can I talk about? The story. Okay, so the story so far for this is not actually that bad. It kind of explains why Claire and Moira and Sam and Barry, sorry, not Sam, damn it, Natalia and Barry are trying to find their way to Moira, because Moira is the daughter of Barry. And so basically what we're doing here is we're trying...
Those freaks had some of the same symptoms as Ouroboros.
Robo?
Ouroboros.
It's a virus some
Yep.
bad people used in Africa a couple of years ago.
Oh, they had to...
Question
Now
is,
see, that's an
how did it
interesting...
get out
That's an
here?
interesting question. It's like the virus was in Africa and then it somehow spread to here. But how?
I can probably break this lock.
That's the question. So the story for this, it's really good. I like horror games. I find horror games interesting. I just haven't played a lot of Resident Evil.
There's something ahead. Be careful.
I have played the Penumbra series, which freaked me the hell out. And if you have not played that and you like horror games, then you probably should, because that is like one of the best games. Every time I come across one of those demon dogs, the music just intensifies, and I just tend to stay away from those freaking dogs. But at the same time, I just want to whack them in the head with a hammer so they just leave me alone. And hopefully they could, because those things are really, really annoying. So what also I like about Resident Evil Revelations 2 is that they have these notes. So you can actually read these notes along with the notes that you also find as their characters. And plus, what also they have in here are emblems, tower emblems. They also have hidden items. I don't know why Barry's breathing like crazy right there. But anyway, I like the idea that you can find stuff. You can also swap items between characters, which is also really cool. And I like that idea because you don't have to rely on your partner to help you. But at the same time, as you complete a level over and over again, you get these points. And then you can use it to level up your characters. And then you can also do raid mode, which I highly recommend you do that after you play through at least all the episodes. Because raid mode, that you can like, it's all about completionists. It's all about getting a medal. It's all about getting graded on it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And I'm definitely going to continue this game. But I think what I'm going to record next while doing this is record 2 mods that have been...
They're back. Hide.
That have been released. Wait, there's that red thing. Maybe that's the red thing that I'm supposed to collect. Maybe that's it. Yeah, see, look, it's that red thing right there is a thing you're... Oh, no, it's... Never mind. I'm losing myself. I'm sorry. But anyway... I'm going to be recording a run-through of the new Half-Life Brutal mod, which is a mod based on the Brutal mod from Doom. So that could be quite interesting. I might actually just upload some footage of some of the stuff that happens in the game. Mostly action. And then there's Half-Life 2 Update, which is another mod that is free. And God, that's awesome. Being able to throw a bottle and just kill both guys like that is so satisfying. Just the way that they explode is really, really cool. And I like that idea. I really, really do. So I think I might record some of those mods before I continue on this. And I know you guys have probably been asking for Fear, although I haven't received any messages because it's kind of quiet on YouTube. And I want to upload my experiences for you guys because I really think you guys really want that, and I want to share with the world. And you can watch it or you don't have to watch it. It's up to you. But yeah, we're getting really, really close to the end here. So like I said, I want to thank you all so much for watching this because I really had a lot of fun playing this. It kind of sucks that my voice wasn't being recorded, but at the same time I was having a lot of really good fun with this, and maybe we can start recording our voice more often after this episode. So, like I said, this game is great. I'm definitely going to continue it. It may not be a series that I will play more and more often just to get, you know, high scores with it and everything. But it's definitely something that I want to continue with and hopefully just play some more in the future by myself, as in not recording myself doing it. So, thank you all so much for listening to me rambling on about games and what I've been doing in life and what everything else is happening.
Now we're talking.
So, anyway, let's head for the tower. I'm gonna go. So, you all have a great day, a good night, whatever. And I will see all of you in the next video that I upload. So, take care. If you're sleeping, don't worry about scary things, because scary things do happen. So, anyway, enough rambling. I'm Splinter God. I will see you guys next time. Take care.